English Listening Lab.
Hi, I'm Emma from the English Listening Lab. Today, we're going to learn simple ways to invite someone in English.
Hi, I'm Jack, and I'm excited to learn how to do that. Sometimes I feel nervous about asking someone to join me.
That's very common, Jack. Don't worry. By the end of today's conversation, you'll feel much more confident. Let's start with understanding the situation. Not every invite is the same.
What do you mean?
Well, think about it. Some invitations are casual, like inviting a friend to watch a movie. Some are formal, like inviting a colleague to a meeting or event. And some are friendly but a little in between, like inviting a neighbor for coffee.
Oh, I see. So knowing the situation helps me choose the right words.
Exactly. Once you know the situation, you can pick phrases that feel natural and polite. For example, for a casual invite, you can say, "Hey, do you want to grab a coffee later?"
That sounds easy. What about a more formal one?
For a formal situation, you might say, "I would like to invite you to our team meeting tomorrow at 3 p.m. Will that work for you?"
Wow, that feels very professional.
Yes, and notice how simple it is. Clear words, polite tone, friendly body language. That's all you need. Now let's practice key phrases to start an invitation.
Okay, I'm ready.
First, simple phrases like, "Would you like to?" "Do you want to?" "Are you free to?"
Would you like to? That sounds polite.
Right. You can continue with what you're inviting them to do. For example, "Would you like to go to the park this weekend?"
Got it. And do you want to?
Yes, you can say, "Do you want to join me for lunch tomorrow?"
That feels casual, but friendly.
Exactly. And here's an important tip. Always be polite. Words like please, if you're free, and a friendly tone make a big difference.
Can you give me an example with please?
Sure, you can say, "Please let me know if you're free to meet for coffee."
That sounds very nice and respectful.
Yes, and if you want to be extra polite, you can add, "only if you're free." For example, "Would you like to join me for a movie?" "Only if you're free."
Oh, that makes it less stressful for the other person.
Exactly. Now let's talk about handling responses. Sometimes people say yes, sometimes no, and sometimes they are unsure.
I get nervous when someone says no.
That's normal, but don't take it personally. Let's practice positive responses first.
Okay.
If they say yes, you can respond with, "Great, I'm looking forward to it." "Awesome, see you then."
That's simple. And if they say no?
If they say no, be polite and understanding. "No worries, maybe another time. Thanks for letting me know. Let's try later."
That feels easy. I was worried it would be complicated.
Not at all. And if they are unsure, you can say, "Take your time. Let me know when you're free." I like that. It's calm and friendly. Exactly. And here's a mini practice exercise. I'll say 3 scenarios. You tell me how you would invite someone. Ready?
Ready.
Scenario 1. You want to invite your friend to watch a new movie on Saturday evening.
Hey, do you want to watch the new movie this Saturday?
Perfect. Scenario 2. You want to invite your colleague to a team meeting tomorrow.
I would like to invite you to our team meeting tomorrow at 3 p.m. Will that work for you?
Excellent. Scenario 3. You want to invite a neighbor for coffee, but you don't know if they're free.
Would you like to join me for coffee? Only if you're free.
Spot on, Jack. See how simple English works in every situation?
Yes, it's easier than I thought.
One more tip. Practice with short phrases first, then add details. Don't try to say everything at once.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Start with, "Would you like to?" Then add, "Join me for a walk this evening?"
I see. Start simple, then add details.
Exactly. And here's a confidence-building tip. Always imagine the conversation before you speak. Visualize yourself smiling, speaking slowly, using polite phrases.
That makes me feel calmer already.
Good. And if you want to practice daily, try this. Every day, invite a friend or family member to do something small in English. Even simple things like, "Do you want to drink tea with me?" Or, "Would you like to read together?" That's very practical. I can do that every day. Yes, confidence grows with small daily exercises.
Emma, I feel ready to try inviting someone now.
That's the goal, Jack. Start small, stay polite, and speak clearly. You've got all the tools now.
All right, Jack. Now imagine you've invited someone and they said yes. The next step is planning and giving details clearly. This makes your invitation smooth and easy to follow.
Okay, I see. So it's not just asking someone, but also explaining what, when, and where.
Exactly. Let's start with mentioning the place. Always be clear about where the meeting or event will happen. For example, let's meet at Central Park, near the main entrance.
That's simple and specific. I get it.
Yes, and for time, always mention day and hour. For example, how about Saturday at 5 p.m.? Or would Sunday morning work for you?
That's better than just saying later or sometime.
Absolutely. Ambiguity can confuse people. Now let's talk about short explanations about the activity.
Like what we'll do there.
Yes, for example, if inviting someone to a picnic, you can say, "We'll have sandwiches and play some games in the park."
That makes it more interesting and inviting.
Exactly. And notice how you don't need long sentences. Clear and simple is enough. Now let's practice linking all the information together. Okay, I'm ready. Start with a polite invitation. Would you like to?
Would you like to join me for a picnic?
Great. Now add time and place.
Would you like to join me for a picnic on Saturday at Central Park near the main entrance?
Perfect. And finally, add a small detail about the activity.
Would you like to join me for a picnic on Saturday at Central Park near the main entrance? We'll have sandwiches and play some games.
Excellent, Jack. That's exactly how you give a full, clear invitation in simple English.
Wow, it doesn't feel scary when it's broken into small steps.
That's the key. Small steps, simple words. Now, another tip. Sometimes the other person will ask questions about the invitation. For example, "What should I bring?" Or "How long will it take?"
I always get nervous when someone asks me details.
Don't worry, you just answer politely and simply. For example, "You don't need to bring anything, just yourself." Or "It should last about 2 hours."
That feels manageable. I can do that.
Yes, another important tip is flexibility. If the other person can't make your first suggestion, offer alternatives. For example, "No problem, we can do Sunday instead."
That's very polite.
Exactly. Being polite and flexible keeps the conversation friendly. Now let's do a role play exercise. I'll be the learner this time. Hi, Jack. Would you like to join me for a movie on Saturday?
Hi, Emma. Thanks. I'm busy on Saturday. Can we go on Sunday instead?
Perfect. Now add time and place for Sunday.
Sure. How about Sunday at 4 p.m. at the City Cinema?
Excellent. And finally, add a small detail about the movie.
We can watch the new adventure movie. It looks fun.
That was perfect, Jack. You gave a clear invitation, answered politely, and added interesting details.
I feel much more confident now.
That's the goal. Another tip is to practice short phrases for daily use. You can invite friends for coffee, a walk, or even a quick chat. Examples: Do you want to have tea? Would you like to join me for a quick walk?
Are you free to chat this afternoon?
That seems easy. Short phrases first, then longer ones.
Exactly. And one more confidence booster. Smile, speak slowly, and keep your sentences clear. People respond to friendly tone more than perfect grammar.
That makes me feel less worried about mistakes.
Yes. Now a mini practice challenge. Imagine you want to invite a colleague for lunch tomorrow at a nearby cafe. Say it out loud in English.
Hi, would you like to join me for lunch tomorrow at the Green Cafe at 1 p.m.?
Perfect. And you can add, we can try their new sandwiches.
Hi, would you like to join me for lunch tomorrow at the Green Cafe at 1 p.m.? We can try their new sandwiches.
Excellent, Jack. See how natural that sounds?
It feels very doable now.
Exactly. And remember, practice is the key. The more you invite people, even for small things, the easier it becomes.
I can try inviting a friend every day this week.
That's a great idea. Daily small practice builds confidence faster than occasional big attempts.
Emma, I feel ready for real invitations now.
That's exactly what I hoped, Jack. You've learned to invite clearly, politely, and naturally. All right, Jack, now that you've practiced inviting someone clearly, the next step is handling responses and wrapping up the invitation smoothly. This makes your conversation polite, confident, and natural.
Okay, I get it. So this is after the person answers yes or no.
Exactly. Let's start with positive responses. When someone accepts, you can show enthusiasm and confirm the details. For example, that's great. So we'll meet Saturday at 3 p.m. at the coffee shop.
Oh, so you repeat the time and place to make sure both people understand.
Yes, it's polite and avoids confusion. You can also add a small friendly comment. I'm looking forward to it.
That sounds nice and natural.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about negative responses. Sometimes people can't accept your invitation. You should respond politely and offer alternatives. For example, no problem. How about Sunday instead?
That's simple, so I don't have to explain why they can't come?
Correct. Just stay positive and flexible. Remember, your tone matters more than long explanations.
Got it. Positive tone, polite words, simple sentences.
Perfect. Now imagine someone asks for clarification about the invitation. They may ask, "What time should I be there?" Or, "Where exactly is the meeting point?"
I always panic when I get extra questions.
Don't worry. The trick is to repeat information clearly and keep it short. For example, we'll meet at 5 p.m. in front of the main entrance of Central Park.
That's easy to remember and say.
Exactly. Now, another useful tip. Adding a small extra detail makes your invitation warmer and more inviting. For example, we'll have some drinks and snacks, and we can chat or play games.
That makes it sound fun, not just a meeting.
Absolutely. And notice how short, simple sentences work perfectly. No need for complex grammar.
I feel like I can do this in real life now.
You definitely can. Let's do a practice role play. I'll be the learner this time. Emma says, "Hi, Jack. Would you like to join me for a walk in the park tomorrow?"
Jack says, "Hi, Emma. Thanks for inviting me. What time should we meet?"
Perfect. Now answer clearly with time and place.
Jack says, "Let's meet at 4 p.m. at the park entrance near the fountain."
Excellent. Now add a friendly detail about the activity.
Jack says, "We can also grab some ice cream after the walk."
That's perfect, Jack. You confirmed details, added a friendly comment, and kept it simple.
I like how natural that felt.
Exactly. Now, another tip for confidence, always smile, speak slowly, and maintain a friendly tone. This encourages positive responses.
That makes sense. Tone is more important than perfect grammar.
Yes,
And now let's talk about confirming the day before or the same day. This is polite and shows reliability. You can say, "Hi, just checking if we're still on for tomorrow at 3 p.m.?"
That's short and polite. I can say that without stress.
Perfect. Now imagine the event is done. Wrapping up is also important. You can thank the person and show appreciation. For example, "Thanks for joining me today. I had a great time."
That feels friendly and polite.
Exactly. And ending with a small positive comment makes them happy and likely to accept future invitations.
So the conversation doesn't just end, it leaves a good impression.
Absolutely. Now let's do a final role play combining everything. "Hi, Jack. Would you like to join me for coffee tomorrow at 2 p.m. at Green Cafe?"
Hi, Emma. I'd love to. Where exactly is Green Cafe?
"It's next to the bookstore on Main Street." "Great.
I'll see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Looking forward to it.
Perfect." And after the meeting, you could say, "Thanks for meeting me today. I really enjoyed it."
That feels so complete and natural.
Yes, that's the goal. Clear invitations, polite responses, confirmations, and a friendly wrap-up. Everything in simple English.
I feel confident I can invite people and handle their answers now.
That's fantastic, Jack. Remember, practice is everything. Invite friends for coffee, lunch, or small activities. Each attempt builds real confidence.
I can try inviting one friend each day this week.
Perfect. Small steps every day will make English invitations feel natural and easy.
Thanks, Emma. I feel ready for real invitations now.
You're very welcome, Jack. And to everyone watching, try practicing these steps today. Leave a comment below. Tell us one simple invitation you can say in English this week.
Yes, I love that idea.
That's it. Keep it simple, friendly, and clear, and English invitations will become second nature.